So, Tre, start with you. Your WVU career high, did you feel this coming? Did you get some confidence early? What led to that?
I would say that after reviewing film and looking back on the last game, I knew that they weren't going to double the post. So I tried to take advantage of that early. And that's really what just got me going. I got to the block, my teammates got me the ball and let me work out.
So you went down low a lot more than looking to shoot from the perimeter.
Yeah, because a lot of teams in the 12 like to double the post, like almost on the pass before the catch. So, and even in that scenario, I could get guys shots out of the post. But, you know, that's been an area that I've been confident in my entire life. That I've played a lot of basketball on that block and in that mid post. So.
I just talked about, Katie, getting the bigs to screen inside, screen the biggest man in the middle of the court, open up a little bit for a second guy to operate, for you all to drive a little bit. Seems like that was much more effective tonight. It's something you worked on, something to just work better against Oklahoma State's defense?
The last couple of days, we kind of worked on that, going through our sets. He kind of wanted to get me going downhill because that's putting pressure on the defense and allows me to, you know, dish it out to my teammates when that opportunity presents itself.
Tre, what's it like when you're a scorer and you go through a spell like you did there the last, 5, 6, 7 games?
Obviously it takes a little bit of a toll mentally because I want to be able to be out there and perform for my team and for my guys. But the reality of it is I just stayed the course, stayed in the gym, kept working, and the work is bound to show over time. So I'm not gonna abandon my work ethic. I'm just gonna keep going, and I think it'll show coming down the stretch.
Erik, the best inside-outside performance by the team in at least quite a while. I mean, with what he did, what you and Keedy did.
Oh yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, for sure. After looking at these numbers, we outscored them by 8 in the paint. But I think the key to the game was we limited our turnovers. We had 9, which might be a school record, and they had 18. So obviously we won that battle, and then we had 28 points off turnovers to their 4. So you could say that was the game. You could probably say a lot of things was the game. But it was just a good overall effort on both ends of the floor for 40 minutes. And that was our goal today before the game was play for 40 minutes. Because if we play for 40 minutes, we can beat anybody. That's just been our bugaboo, if you want to call it that. Just being inconsistent in times where we didn't need inconsistency.
Those differences defensively, you talked about the turnovers, only allowing 2 threes. Obviously, that was something that you weren't happy with Saturday. Is that just energy today or execution, or what did you see being the difference?
I think energy is the word. Energy and then intensity, focus. They all go hand in hand. Like I said, after whatever day it was, Saturday's game, we just didn't have it as a team, and we had it today, and it showed. So we need to continue to do this and bring this into Allen Fieldhouse.
Erik, Tre was just mentioning how kind of a shooting slump takes a mental toll.
Yeah, it sucks.
You went through it earlier. Did you kind of pull him aside, talk to him at all during this time?
Bro, shoot it. I don't care if you miss 20 of them, just shoot it. You know what I mean? Because there's been times where I'm shooting, it's like there's no chance of going in. Mentally, you know what I mean? That's just what it feels like sometimes. And it's probably the worst feeling to have as a guy who's relied on to, shoot the basketball. So it's great. It's great to see him make shots and get comfortable again. It's big time. It helps us tremendously.
When did you think he had it going tonight?
Not after the first bucket. I can't remember what his first bucket was. It was that nasty little post fade on the left baseline. He threw it. He was going left over his right shoulder with the right hand. I was like, bro, there's no way it's going in. It ended up going in, and he made that one. And then I think what I knew was when I was on the bench and I watched him go to the middle on if you're facing the goal, the right block. Right block. And he goes over the right shoulder, left hand jump hook, and he got the roll. And I could see a little bounce in his step after that, so I knew it was going to be a good day for him.
Tre, teams seem to kind of be physical with you in the post, not just when they're guarding you, but kind of on rebounds too. Is that something you've kind of noticed over the past month or so, and has there been any adjustments you've had to make to that?
Definitely has been noticed, but the way that I see it is, if you got one or two guys worried about me getting a rebound, that gives one of my teammates an opportunity to go get it. So just I'm not gonna back down from it. I'm gonna be just as physical and keep coming at you every time, just like you coming. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a Big 12. It's physical. It's a very physical league. It's every time a shot goes up, you got to find a body.
So with that said, what happened on the whole scrum? You were at the bottom of it, so give us your play-by-play.
It was just two competitive guys going after the basketball. I felt like I got hit some type of way, and it is what it is, But as you saw at the end of it,
he was on a roll.
We both stood up, made sure each other were good. Like there's no excess anything with it. It's just competitiveness.
Erik, early in the game, first time coach brings you out. You guys kind of share. Probably saw kind of two different things, maybe.
Yeah.
That's become a part of a relationship.
He thought I guess he thought I was talking back. When I was 10, I was like, are we going over? Or are we going under? And, I'm never going to win that battle. So, we subbed out, and he lit into me a little bit, and I didn't like it. I was like, bro, I'm just asking you a question, coach. But we got that relationship. Everybody in the program knows that. It's nothing. Literally nothing at all.
Erik, are you able to deal with something like that a little bit easier because of being with Frank last year?
Yeah, I'd say Frank and Greg Marshall at Wichita. Those two and the coach I'm playing for now. They're all cut from the same cloth, so it's I'm cut from that cloth. I was raised that way, so I've kind of always developed relationships with those coaches like that are cut that way. Just because they know how fiery and competitive I am, and they know it comes from a good place. It's just me making sure I'm executing the game plan the right way in the scout. We were just on two different pages, and at that little 15, 20-second span, and we got on the same page, and things clicked after that.
Erik, as a resident bracketologist, what does this do?
Yeah, so I love that you bring that up, man. I look at it every day, and I send it to the team. Probably too much. They probably get annoyed with it, but I saw it this morning. Actually, was it this morning? It might have been after shoot around. Got home and I just looked at it, and it was us. Somebody, 3 other teams, and I think the last 4 in. I think it was. And Oklahoma State was in the last 4 buys. So hopefully we trade places. I don't think we will. I think we might move up 1 or 2 spots and get us in that last 4 in. Or last 4 buys, excuse me. But, we got 3 more games to play. So we got to handle business, and we're going to obviously try and win all 3. And if we can win all 3, then we don't got to worry about anything. But, we got to keep playing, keep competing, and do our best to come out with a victory.
Last question right here. Tre, for a second, when you're going through that slump, I'm sure, like you said, mental toll. So now that you've kind of broken out of it, does it change your approach to the the next game coming up? Because I'm sure confidence-wise, there's probably something there, maybe. Or...
Yeah, not really. I'm gonna keep being me. I'm gonna keep believing in my game, and I believe it'll speak for itself at the end of the day. I feel like tonight just might have got my teammates a little bit more confidence in me again. I doubt that they lost any, but they just, now that they see it, I got it going a little bit, it's good for everybody.
Thanks, guys.